Hey there, folks. It is Rob, and I am here to crash the party. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a brand new What I Watched video. I have a huge stack of movies, Blu-rays and DVDs, films that I've watched over the past month or so, some new, some old, a lot of horror films. There's some at the end that I'm saving that are not horror films. Some of these are actually to get ready for the newer movies coming out to theaters, and I'll explain as we go along. But What I Watched is a series that I used to do where I basically show you guys what I watched. They're not reviews, it's just me showing the movie and maybe giving quick thoughts. You know, some of these I haven't watched in years. Some of these I've watched for the first time. So there's a little bit of difference there. So that's all I'm going to do here is show you guys what I watched. If I feel like I have enough to show, I will make a brand new What I Watched video. So it might just come out random. Alright, so if you guys have not seen my Blu-ray DVD update that I uploaded, check it out because a lot of these movies are in there. So the first one I watched here is Obsession. As I explained in the DVD Blu-ray update, I was late to the party on this, but this movie was excellent. The hype is real. And, yeah, just a very crazy, weird, satisfying movie. I mean, yeah, I just was not expecting it the way it turned out. The next one is Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I also explained in the update that this is kind of like Evil Dead mixed with an Egyptian twist. Very satisfying indeed. I do like the fresh take. It's definitely a creepy film, but that's what I liked about it. It's different. Here we have Bambi the Reckoning. I couldn't wait to watch this because when it comes to the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movies, I was even late to the party on the second film, and I didn't get to see that. You know, everyone else saw it before I did, and I just was wanting to see it so bad. And I don't know what it is about these movies. I just love what they're doing here. They're creating a universe. Okay, so to get ready for Evil Dead Burn, which I have not seen, I watched Evil Dead Rise. Now, I will defend this film. I know there are a lot of people who don't care for it, saying that it ruins the legacy. I don't know how. I mean, honestly, I consider myself a pretty big Evil Dead fan, and what this does is expand the lore, in my opinion. The mother character is just fantastic. I mean, you know, a lot of people say, well, Evil Dead is not the same without Ash. Ash had his moment, okay? He was in those films. He had his moment. It's time for something else. He can't do Ash forever. But I don't mind other characters that they can focus on. Like I said, I love the mother. I actually like the family in this. So, Evil Dead Rise was great. I don't know what all the hate is about. Okay, so here's one. I wanted to revisit this one because I hadn't seen it in years. And it is Cabin Fever 2, Spring Fever, unrated. This is the second film in the Cabin Fever franchise. And I like the first Cabin Fever by Eli Roth. I think that's one of his best films that he's directed, other than like the Hostel movies. But this was directed by Ty West, and there's some, I would say there's some gross parts, but it doesn't even compare to the first one. The first one, I thought the effects were better. I thought the characters were better. The characters in this, you just don't give two shits about. It's just very kind of a clunky film, in my opinion. A bit of a mess, but it is what it is. I enjoyed some parts of it. Alright, so then I watched, because I was watching Cabin Fever 2, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back and watch all three of the Hostel films. So here we have the very first Hostel, directed by Eli Roth. and I love this movie. Jay Hernandez especially, he's great in this. But a lot of people say, oh, well, it's just torture porn. I mean, so is Saw. But the thing is, like, these movies, I just like the characters. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, these billionaires are auctioning off these people to kill. Like, they're giving this organization money so they can, because they're bored, and they want to kill these people in different ways. It's just, it shows you, like, corporate America, or like, the rich people that can do whatever they want, and money is, there's no limits. Money can buy anything. So, you can do anything. Anything. You can pay to do anything. Then we have Hostel 2. Now this one I like way more than the first, and if you would have asked me that when these first came out, like, I would have said I like this one more. But I don't know, this one has grown on me a lot. I like the characters a lot. I like the situation where it's in the point of view of the rich people who murder others for, they spend money and they murder other people. I like that. And there's kind of a twist that happens. But yeah, Hostel Part 2 is really good. Now, I can't say the same for Hostel Part 3, which has nothing to do with the other films. It's not directed by Eli Roth. I don't know who directed this one. Scott Spiegel. Takes place in Vegas, and it just takes the whole factory thing out of the equation. Even though the elite hunting, like the tattoos that they get, the elite hunting group is still recognized here, but it has nothing to do with these films. I mean, it's, the characters are dumb, and the situations are dumb. It's just, the kills are even, there's only like one good kill, and there's not even a lot. It's just a very stupid movie, and I hated the ending too. I'm gonna I probably I haven't done a rant in a while. I'll probably rant about this movie. I do want to review these films, so I'm definitely going to review them, and I'll probably be ranting on this one. Okay, so Movie Junkie reviewed this TV miniseries, and I told him that it's funny that he reviewed it because I just recently watched it, and it is Stephen King's The Stand. This is the original miniseries with Gary Sinise, Molly Ringwald, Ed Harris. Yeah, just a really awesome miniseries. It's 4 parts. It's very long, but once I start on this, I can't stop. I can't take a bathroom break. I have to watch it all the way through. I love the characters. Rob Lowe. It's great. It's one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations. I hadn't seen the newest version. I think Whoopi Goldberg's in it. She plays Mother Abigail, I think. But Randall Flagg intimidates me in this movie. So
leave him.
Okay, so now I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses a ton of times. I've seen Devil's Rejects a ton of times. House of a Thousand Corpses is my favorite, hands down, Rob Zombie film that he's directed. So I wanted to revisit 3 from Hell. And I gotta say, this movie is kind of a carbon copy of Devil's Rejects. They're the same situations. They hide out. They kill these people in this house instead of a hotel. They go to Mexico. They go to this place, get drunk and party just like they do in Devil's Rejects. It's the same damn movie. And the fact that Sid Haig only has a little part, because he wasn't doing well. He was ill. Rob Zombie said, if we can't get Sid Haig to do it, we're not going to do it. Well, you got Sid Haig to do a little part, and then you replace him with Richard Brake. And nothing against Richard Brake. It's just he's shoehorned in there as a brother that we never knew about. I thought that was just a complete, utter nonsense. They shouldn't have done this. Honestly, this movie's not very good. There's some cool kills and stuff. But again, it's like if you look at the situations, it's like a carbon copy of Devil's Rejects. We've seen it before. Plus, they shouldn't have survived Devil's Rejects at the end. I don't know. So I want to revisit this again because I love this movie, and it is Killer Clowns from Outer Space, where they come down in this spaceship that looks like a circus tent, and they shoot people with these ray guns that turn them into cotton candy. And it's almost like a cocoon, and they basically stick a straw in there and start drinking their blood. I mean, it's a crazy film. I like the clown designs in this. They're kind of goofy, but at the same time, they're clowns, are supposed to be. But it's got some good comedy to it. I like the characters. So, definitely a classic. I love this movie. I love the music, too. So I wanted to revisit also the Blade movies. The very first Blade, I have a huge, a really good memory with this film. I saw it in the theater, and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the action. It was just over-the-top vampire martial arts. I was like blown away because I had no idea really who Blade was. The only thing I knew was that he was part of Marvel, but I really wasn't that familiar. I love Wesley Snipes, and this movie is so good. Stephen Dorff as Frost. Yeah, this movie still blows me away today. I love it. Now, here we have Blade 2, which a lot of people will say that it's their favorite. It's not my favorite, but it is good. Blade works with a team this time who are vampires themselves, kind of a mix, and they're trying to stop this other version of a vampire. It's good. I don't know. It doesn't beat this, in my opinion, but then we get to the best one, Blade Trinity. This movie is good for a laugh. I don't hate this film at all. I just think it's funny, and it's stupid at the same time, with Ryan Reynolds in there, and Blade acting like he just doesn't give a shit in this movie. Triple H, how do you know the size of my dick? What's her name? Parker Posey. I don't know. This movie's a mess, but it's entertaining. Okay, now, if you guys haven't seen these movies, definitely check them out. I watched Attack on Titan, which I think is based off of anime, and I'm not big on anime and manga and all that stuff, but this is fantastic, guys. This is part 1, and you have these giants, what are they called? What do they call them? Titans. Well, they're Titans, obviously, that's in the title, but there's a colossal Titan, and then there's like the regular Titans, which look like people, but they look all deformed and dissected, and they start grabbing people and eating them, and kind of terrifying. The way they look in this movie is really terrifying. This movie's great. That's part 1, and then here's part 2. Part 2 is more action-packed. Part 1 is, I'd say, more action horror, but part 2 definitely is more action-packed. They explore how to control the Titans more and turn into Titans to fight other Titans. So, really good, guys. If you haven't seen Attack on Titan, definitely check it out. So I revisited Congo. Mr. Homolka, stop eating my sesame cake. Stop eating my sesame cake! What are you doing in my country, you bag of shit? Captain, please. I only wish to explore and discover. This fella is a big bag of shit. I love this. Look, I love this movie. I'm sorry. It's not, they're trying to be like Jurassic Park with gorillas. I don't think they succeeded in that, but I like the adventure here, and I like them going into the Congo, and like there's these killer gorillas, which they don't really do much of. They don't do much with them, even though they have some scenes where it does look cool and everything, but they could have done more. But I remember seeing this in the theater too. So I want to address this. Recently, Sam Neill passed away. Rest in peace, Sam Neill. I wanted to watch this movie kind of like in his honor because without him, this movie wouldn't be good at all. Because he was a major part and a major turning point in like everything. And it is the original Jurassic Park. I have it here on 4K Blu-ray digital. Looks great in 4K. This movie is a masterpiece. I freaking love this movie. But Sam Neill as Dr. Grant was great in this film, and he's also great in Jurassic Park 3, which is that's an underrated film, and it gets a lot of hate, and I don't understand it. But again, that movie was good, at least in my opinion, because of him. Not William H. Macy, because of Sam Neill. But yeah, I mean, what more can I say? Sam Neill's been in some great films, but this is, to me, this is how I will always remember him as far as his performance. So, yeah, rest in peace, Sam Neill. So to get prepared for Spider-Man Brand New Day, I love horror films. It's my main staple, but I also love superhero films. So I watched Spider-Man No Way Home, which is an epic film. I mean, this got so much going on here, but this is the film that happens before Brand New Day. So it's got kind of a sad ending and, a lot of action, a lot of great superhero stuff. So definitely like it. Said in my update that I bought this Joker 2. A lot of hate. I don't understand it. I don't think people really understood this movie and what it's supposed to mean with the musicals and stuff like that. I understood everything, and I like the ending to this movie because it almost sets up something else. And I'll talk more in depth about it when I'm definitely going to review this. But it's not bad, guys. Like, don't listen to the people. If you guys have not seen this because you're looking at other people's reviews they're saying it's crap, don't listen to it. Have your own opinion here. Like, open your mind. I mean, it feels like the first one. It really does. All right, so I decided to revisit this film, and it still holds true to being my favorite James Bond movie ever, and it is GoldenEye 007. This is special edition DVD. Of course, you got Pierce Brosnan. I do like Casino Royale, Daniel Craig. That is another good one. And the Daniel Craig ones are great, but so is the Pierce Brosnan ones, okay? But this one has always been a classic to me. I freaking love it. And I love the video game as well for the Nintendo 64, but this is just an awesome movie. So, GoldenEye. All right, last here, I wanted to watch all of these to get ready for the new Jackass movie, Best and Last. So here I have the Jackass collection. This is the 7-movie collection, which includes all 3 of the Jackass films, plus the .5s. Then you got Bad Grandpa and Bad Grandpa .5. So you got all those included in this set, and I watched them all. And it's just great. I love Jackass. I even love the TV show when it was out. Wild Boys, I used to watch that. And, yeah, it's just, it sucks that Jackass is ending. I mean, these guys are getting up there in age, so they can't, Johnny Knoxville actually got hurt in this one, Jackass Forever, which is the 4th film. The 4th Jackass official film. And there's also a Jackass Forever, like .5 or whatever. But Jackass Forever was okay. It was okay. It didn't feel the same sometimes with these new people. But I just wanted to see the old gang. And they did some bits. But Johnny Knoxville got really hurt doing this. The stunt right here where the bull flipped him. He got really hurt. But the guy is fearless, though. He just, in every movie, it seems like he gets hurt. But yeah, the Jackass movies are just so much fun. I love to laugh and just see them being stupid. And, it's just crazy, the stunts that they do. But yeah, I definitely want to see the new one. So that's why I watched these. All right, guys. So that does it for my What I Watched video. What do you think of some of these titles? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll be back, like I said, with another What I Watched video. It might just come out randomly. When I feel like I have enough movies to show, I will make a video. You know, I don't watch like a ton of movies every day because I work a lot. I might squeeze in maybe one movie a day. Sometimes maybe two if I have enough time. But yeah, I have a life and I try to fit in what I can. But like I said, you know, this is over like a month or so. With the new releases being recently. But yeah, when I feel like I have enough, I will make a video. So hope you guys stay tuned and hope you're enjoying my channel. I'll be back with some reviews. I have a lot of reviews planned, new movies and old movies. So stay tuned. It's Rob signing off. See you guys next time.